Hey guys, it's Alerii. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all staying safe, staying well, and all of that jazz. So, today I'm finally doing part 5 of the Beauties Through Time series. I really wanted to do this part right because I really love the 50s era. It's such a nice era, but it's also that I am so bad at time management. I've been busy this whole month, preparing for stuff in real life, so it's just I haven't had time to really focus on YouTube. So I'm really sorry that I haven't been posting often, but I'm gonna make it up to you with this hopefully informative video. That's the word I was looking for. That hopefully maybe you'll take something out of this. If you don't, then I have failed, but hopefully maybe you learn something new, or you learn something cool that you like about this era. I don't know, but yeah, let me just get into the information before I just start rambling. So I would say that the 50s was a time of experimentation, new colors, new silhouettes, all of that stuff, because since the world had basically been disrupted, the industry had basically been disrupted by World War II, there were just a lot of more people looking for something to increase their morale, looking to be more bolder, more, more expressive with themselves, because since morale was a bit lower at this time, people wanted to be more happier and just kind of live their lives at this point. And yeah, so contrary to what most people believe, the 50s costumes that you see on Amazon, all that stuff, no, they are wrong. Not everyone wore, not everyone, mostly not women wore all those, puffy skirts, poofy dresses. That was actually mostly teen fashion. That's what the children would wear mostly. But with young adults, young women and older women, you would wear gloves, petticoats, sometimes pencil skirts and circle skirts. I think pencil skirts were more formal stuff, maybe even going to church, going to a dinner occasion, stuff like that. And poodle skirts was for teenagers. There were capri pants, high-waisted jeans, the Peter Pan collar blouses. Those are really cute. I can't describe it right now. I'll probably put up some pictures of whatever I'm describing right now. Also, they actually wore pants, and wearing of pants started in the 30s, but pants were more widely accepted for women now because they were just kind of more of fashion that was just integrated into the style of women. So shorts were also worn in summer. I actually didn't know that they wore shorts in the 1950s, because I just thought that I don't know, I had this wrong belief that shorts would have been too suggestive at that time or something like that. But actually I just saw a picture on Pinterest of these 3 women walking in summer, I believe, wearing shorts, and I was like, wow, did that really happen in the 50s? So that just prompted me to search a bit more about that. And yeah, shorts were worn and they were completely normal. So that was one misconception I had about 50s fashion. So of course there's so much more I need to learn, but it was just something cool that I learned. Yeah, they also had these cardigan sweaters. I don't think I've put a sweater on my sim. I don't think I did, but I have seen a few real life photos from the 50s on Pinterest where women were wearing sweaters in winter, and they looked really cute. I think they were actually home sewn. And yeah, one thing I've actually really liked seeing about these decades, whenever I search up 50s fashion, 40s fashion, whatever, decade fashion that was vintage or retro in these types of eras, I would always see the little catalogs of I think they had magazines where you could see the latest trends, and then you would go into the shops and buy those clothes. But it was really interesting to see that there was a full set of clothing. I think there was this one magazine I saw that was this full set of clothing and it was only like $18, and I was like $18 for a full set of clothing. Like that probably would be like £60. Well, in my currency, it's like £60, like maybe $70 if I'm converting it right, around that. So it was really interesting to see how low the prices were, but it's probably, again, you know, because the industry was recovering, they wanted to maybe lower prices, or it could just be that prices were just generally lower in these eras. So it was really interesting seeing that, and I don't know, I just find it so cool that like the way that I would literally see a whole top only for like $2. I think I saw a top for like 89 cents. I was like, what? Like that blew my mind. So yeah, that's something that was a bit off topic. But with jewelry, there was onto jewelry and accessories and stuff. There were gloves, hats, belts, handbags. There were stockings. Well, that's not jewelry. That's, you know, that's an accessory. There were pearls, clips, hair flowers, headscarves, and small hats. I don't think I used the headscarf on my sim, but I really like the 50s headscarf where like the women would just like wrap it around their head and just like tie it. Like that's really cute. It's a really nice look. And I think we should bring that back because, oh, someone's car's gone off. You know, let me just ignore that. I think it's really cute, and I definitely think we should bring it back because it's a really nice look. Now actually moving on to my sim, because I have not talked to my sim like all this time, and I just realized. So let's get into the sim. My sim's name is Shirley. I hope I said that right, but yeah, and she was born in Simerica, American, you know, sim version of America. Let's just say that. And she's always been like a very ambitious person, always very like self-assured, and kind of knows what she wants to do. She wants to be an actor, or maybe like a fashion designer, something like that, but mostly an actor. I was inspired by this Chinese actress called Anime Wong. Her career started in the silent film era, I think spanned all the way to the 50s, and I think that's really cool. But she was a pioneer for like Asian Americans in cinema, and or just like, yeah, Chinese Americans in cinema, because she was the first Chinese American actress, I believe. Actually, yeah, first Chinese American actress to actually gain international recognition. I'm really glad that Anime Wong persevered, and she just had a really good career overall. She's very iconic, and I really enjoyed researching her. Very, very cool. Yeah, so I hope you guys learned a bit of information about Anime Wong. Onto the Sims style. I think Shirley has a very versatile style. I tried to make her style very experimental, with like the darker colors, yet very bright and fun in the other, you know, like especially her swimwear and stuff like that was very colourful. So I wanted to make it like a balance, and I think I actually included some traditional Chinese clothing because I saw this absolutely cool thing on Pinterest. This lady who was Chinese, she was wearing a qipao. I hope I said that right. If I'm not saying that right, please correct me in the comments. She was wearing a qipao that it had a very formal 50s look to it, and I'll put it up on the screen right now. It was really cool seeing, because it was just nice to see more like intercultural vintage wear, something that I don't see often, because if I searched up 50s fashion, I'd mostly get, you know, fashion with white women in it. So it was nice to see different different areas of the world, what they were wearing in the 50s. I also saw some I think the caption was Taiwanese American women wearing their traditional clothing as well. I think it's called a Tiong Sam. I don't think I'm saying that right. I apologize, but it was I think they wear that in Taiwan, but in China and other places where there is like Chinese diaspora, they wear the qipao. I need to still research that, but if I if I've got that wrong, I'll correct myself in the description. But yeah, that was really cool to see that, and I'm definitely going to do that for the different parts of the Beauties Through Time series that I have. I'm going to be researching about, you know, different cultures, what they were wearing. The qipao that Shirley is wearing is like I think it's a recolor of Caards. Many of you guys, if you know vintage clothing in The Sims, you definitely know Caards. Caards makes amazing vintage CC. So it was like a color of one of Caards' 50s fashion sets, and it's iconic. It's amazing. I love it. Spectacular, amazing, gorgeous, all of that stuff. It's very nice, and the different patterns are so pretty. Like, honestly, I can't even describe it. It's very, very beautiful. So I did research that, and yeah, women in the 50s did wear something like that. Chinese women in the 50s wore something like that, and it looks really pretty. Like, the style is just immaculate, and it's really nice. So I'm glad that I saw that on my feed, because I don't think I would have ever known about like the different patterns and styles that qipao had, and there's so many. Like, it's really good. So I'm gonna stop rambling here. In short, the 50s was a time of change, expression, and colours. There was more experimentation with fashion, you know, making fashion more fun yet more feminine. There were polka dots, sailor themes, pastels, gingham, sleeveless dresses, all of that stuff. That was just very kind of inspired by childhood patterns, and yeah, they were very youthful and very colourful. There were also very like more mature dresses for usually like older women. There was sleeve dresses that were mostly for going out with your friends, and then there were also different fabrics that were used, which was cotton, wool, tweed, rayon, suiting, corduroy, knits, and synthetics. So there was a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to link you the site I used to research most of this, and I also linked Carolina Sabrowska's video, because I really love her content, and it's taught me so much about vintage stuff. So I really recommend watching her videos, because it gives you a lot of historical facts that you probably didn't know, and her content's also very funny. So go and check her out if you have time. And I'm going to end my voice recording here. There'll be links below for petitions and stuff like that for stopping AAPI hate. It will be below. There'll also be petitions for BAME communities, which I'd really appreciate if you did go and check out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.